Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with The Odyssey, and this time, it only gets worse. The backlash has reached epic proportions, and Homer is definitely spinning in his grave now, and I don't think Universal's going to enjoy this one very much.
Ah, shit! Here you go again.
The Odyssey trailer, Nolan's most disliked trailer ever. For context, the Inception trailer sits at just 100 dislikes, and the Oppenheimer trailer, 6,000 dislikes, against 800,000 likes. The Odyssey, 83,000 dislikes and counting. By the time you watch this, it's probably more. For a Christopher Nolan film, I never thought I'd type that sentence. And the behind the scenes video, the one with Lupita Nyong'o, got ratioed into oblivion.
In 70mm film. The film is shot entirely with IMAX film cameras on large format film. 70mm.
So how did Hollywood respond? Well, pretty badly, that's how. Collider ran a piece titled The Insane Reaction to Christopher Nolan's Odyssey, a part of a bigger problem Hollywood can't ignore. Turns out, the bigger problem, according to Collider, is you.
Bruh.
That's right, they blamed you, the audience, for noticing. They called it a negative ecosystem, which is what you call it when you've run out of an actual fucking argument. Then the obligatory step 2, they drag Star Wars fans into it. Right on cue. Doesn't matter the subject, Star Wars fans cop it in the end. Every single time. I don't know how you write that with a straight face. Actually, I do. Nobody reads it anyway. The rest of the press filled in behind them like it was rehearsed. Newsweek wrung its hands. Vanity Fair had a meltdown about Elon Musk again. ComingSoon.net said the criticism had no merit. Sure, pointing out that Bronze Age epic as characters in medieval steel armour apparently needs more context. Homer wrote this 800 years before Christ. For God's sake. But go on, the armour just slipped through. And speaking of things that just slipped through, there's a soldier in this film called Xenon. Not in the Odyssey, not anywhere, they invented him from scratch. For a film being sold to as a faithful adaptation of the oldest story in Western civilization, Homer didn't write him. Nolan did. Bold move. The one thing this production didn't need was one more thing to point your finger at. And here's the part that actually stings. Greece wrote an open letter, an actual letter to Christopher Nolan, personally, politely pointing out that they still exist, that the civilization has been running for 3,000 years straight, and that not one person in the principal cast of the film set in their country, based on their story, filmed on their land, has a drop of Greek blood. Not one. And this is coming from Hollywood, who constantly cries about inclusion. Well, that's funny, because you've included everyone, apart from the actual people who wrote the fucking story. And notice it only ever runs one way. Nobody's casting my white ass as a Shaka Zulu. Nobody's putting a white actor in as Mansa Musa and calling it a bold representation. But a 3,000-year-old Greek epic? Fair game, apparently. And here's the bit that should embarrass everyone in that building. Hollywood spent years building an entire award circuit around authentic representation, spewing about diverse voices, communities telling their own stories, lived experiences on screen, then made a Greek epic with no fecking Greeks in it. But don't sweat it, guys, because our fan favourite's in it, Zendaya. And she's in absolutely fucking everything as usual. She's in 4 other things this year, plus a TV show, plus every second magazine cover going. At some point, everywhere stops being popularity and starts looking like a marketing campaign somebody made in a room without her. Athena's the goddess of wisdom and warfare that needs some gravitas. Presence, the full package. Big ask for anyone. Bigger ask when people are sick of seeing your fucking face. And the question on everyone's mind, will it flop? And the answer is, will it bollocks? And the reason why is Tenet, a film Robert Pattinson has publicly admitted he still doesn't fully understand, made $365 million during a pandemic when half the world's cinemas were shut. And people thought sitting near a stranger would kill them. Under those conditions, Nolan still cleared $365 million. The Odyssey's IMAX screening sold out in hours. The thing's going to print money, which is the problem. Once it does, Hollywood won't look at the dislike ratio, won't read the Greek letter, won't think about the armour, or the guy who doesn't exist in the actual book. They'll look at one number, file it under. We were right all along, and nothing's going to change. Well, if you enjoyed the rant and missed part 1, go back and watch it. Like and sub if you please, drop a comment if you agree or don't. Well, go on then. Jog on.